You know, it's during times like these when you're taking your vehicle to get it emissions tested because of the whole federal emission regulation or whatever nonsense that stuff is. I mean, that's neither here nor there. I mean, I appreciate the notion, but for your average working individual, it becomes a bit problematic. And for those of you that have purchased a catalytic converter in the past or know what a catalytic converter is, it's not super cheap. I mean, mind you, it's every 2 years, so I'd like to think you'd make the money back in that amount of time, but that's neither here nor there. What I've come to talk to you about today is something that I've asked myself quite a few times, and I don't know if any of you have asked yourselves this, but I beg the question, when is my pussy gonna make me some money? Cat. Pussy cat. Man. A little bit of double entendre. You like that? No, but seriously. If you're watching this, I'm going to assume that you're like me and you use a fair bit of YouTube. That is to say, watch it, imbibe it, take it into your person. And there's a lot of animal videos on there. You know, bitches and pussies, dogs and cats. It's clever. All over the place. And they're just doing the most adorable shit. But the crazy fucking thing is that people are making unbelievable sums of money off of their animal being adorable, disabled, or talented. And that's impressive. I mean, it used to be in the day that you had to have some value yourself as an entertainer in order to be able to make money. But now, all you have to have is some freak turn of events in which you have an animal that has more personality than you, and you can make money. Now, I've got a cat, and as far as I can tell, she's just a sinkhole for money. I mean, I put food into her, and all I get out of her is poop. And if I don't let her out on time, urine on my couch, which really sucks, because I've got one of those pleather couches, and if a cat pisses on pleather, the cushions aren't, concave, they're convex, so that urine rolls right off of the non-absorbent pleather into the absorbent lining of the couch, where it ferments and turns into a musty bouquet of nausea and 1,000-year-old hate piss. Yeah, something like that. And I've had discussions with my cat about things like this, asking her questions about, when are you going to start earning your keep? Do something, anything adorable. Make money. People on the freeway like to stop short. See, that's what you don't know about these sunglasses. I never take my eyes off the road, but it makes it look like I'm paying attention to you because I care. Anyway, it's something. I guess it's not so much a question with a relevant philosophical nature to it. You can dissect it if you want, but the reality is it's something that exists. I mean, yes, some of those videos are pretty entertaining. I'm going to be 100% honest with you. My heart melts when I see Little Bub. I just love that cat. But the cat's sole talent is looking peculiar and having an owner with a really good camera. But they're making unfeasible amounts of money. And honestly, it's for doing something that any one of us could do. You could do it. They could do it. Maybe not that douchebag who just changed things without signaling and cut someone. You are a dick. Anyone could do it. All you need is an animal that could do it. And by all accounts and purposes, my cat is pretty adorable. She's a little adorable baby. My Oreo. But okay, yes, here is something that is worth questioning. What is the particular secret? Because no one looks at an animal and goes, fuck that animal. Fuck it. What kind of fucking Mengele-esque monster would you have to be to look at an animal and go, fuck you? Yeah, fuck you. I'm not giving you a milk bone. Fuck you. Bitch. Bitch also is another term for a female dog. Just layering that double entendre and innuendo all over this little burrito of happiness. Yes. No one does that. Everyone looks at an animal and is immediately enchanted. There's some primal component to mankind where when they see an animal and they're immediately enthralled. Yes, there's some mixture of fear for a lot of people, but there's always an element of being enthralled with that particular animal. For me, I get goo-goo. Oh, did it poopy? Oh, which is Wally? Wowie? Wowie's a happy puppy? Wowie's a happy puppy? Wow, wow, wow. Something like that. There's always that element to it. But what makes particular animals the standouts? Yes, Grumpy Cat always looks like it's pissed off. Grumpy Cat essentially looks like my mom when she's watching anything that isn't The Amazing Race or Cake Boss. And you got little Bub, who looks like my mom when she's watching Amazing Race and Cake Boss. But their discernible talents are just unusual physical features. And that's apparently enough to make some money. But I digress. It's cute animals. Cute animals make money somehow, I guess. There's no real moral or point to this. It's simply just an area for discussion. I mean, because there are people on YouTube that make fantastic content. Ollie, Oni G, Stamper, all of those guys, fantastic. Stamper's voice alone is worth the price of admission. I mean, he's the narrator in Battle Block Theater, and I think that it would be all the worse for his absence. So he certainly helps make that game something special. And they produce a level of content that you don't see on network TV these days. Now, mind you, my tastes tend to skew towards the weird, I understand that, but that doesn't make it any less creative or interesting. But I guess art is what you will have and won't have. Meh. You wanna know what? It just occurred to me that the exchanges that I have with my cat probably look a little bit different from her perspective. I mean, that's insulting to me, but it's pretty fucking adorable. Anyway. Yeah, my pussy's not making me money. But she's paying back dividends. In here. Fucking freeloader. Goodbye. Stop. I'm sorry, baby. Here, hold on. Let me get the crown off. No, you're moving too much. It's like a royal version of the Road Warrior. Except with cats and at a Chuck E. Cheese. That's fuck you and cat.